We're at TVLine's Comic-Con suite with the stars of Broad City, Alana Glazer, Abby Jacobson. Welcome.
Thank you.
What are you doing at Comic-Con?
We don't know.
What aren't we doing is the question.
You know what I think we're doing at Comic-Con? We are locking in to the nerd culture that represents the slice in our demographic.
This is both of our first time being here. We did the New York Comic Con a couple years ago, but I feel like it's expanding away from what it originally was to include different types of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I think we're part of that expansion.
Did it used to be just strictly comic books?
I don't know. I'm too young for to know.
Yeah,
I wasn't around.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear it was just like a couple folding tables with like some Superman comics.
Right. I feel like it was scarier, and now it's like maybe more like polished and.
Now it's a legit. It's like a festival.
What do you think your characters would make of Comic-Con? Are you secretly doing research for an episode? Are you shooting an episode?
That would be
That's a really
cute.
good idea.
But you know what? I feel like we would be working at Comic-Con. We would somehow have a gig at Comic-Con.
Yeah, we would
Especially
be.
the New York one.
Yeah, we would be like dressed
runners. We'd be runners for Comic-Con, and we'd be in some sort of costume.
Or
and
we'd be like waiting in
running
line for
back and
people.
forth as like Harajuku Barbies, waiting in line for people. Right? That's
saving
so funny.
spots for money.
Like Craigslisting, I'll save your space in line, and you could do like maybe 3 lines in a 24-hour period. Genius. Still got it.
I saw the premiere of the new season. Enjoyed it a lot.
The first
did?
episode?
Yeah.
Oh my
You
god,
did?
cool.
I didn't know that people were seeing it.
People aren't. I'm not people.
Right.
That's awesome.
I saw it.
That's incredible.
I loved it.
Yeah?
I wasn't expecting an origin story.
Right?
It was amazing. And a sliding doors twist.
Oh my god, I love that.
And also, like,
This is
isn't
so
it funny
funny.
to go
No one's
back in
seen it.
time 6 years? Like, it's nothing, but it also, like, still is
There were
something.
these tiny references. Like, it's not that long ago.
I have such trouble, like, watching it, with my, like, straight hair. It's like, and my septum ring, it's like,
There's
it's so
a scene
bad.
where Alana's at NYU.
Oh my god.
With the classroom.
Oh, yeah.
I die every time. I just watched it again because we just finished the mix on it. And
This is where she goes to the front of the class.
yeah, it's insane.
Oh my god. And then also with the roommates, I'm like, who is this bitch? And it's me. It's so gross. It's so funny and gross. And
I
then
love this episode. We've had this episode since season 1. This sliding doors idea. Obviously,
Seriously,
it's
5
changed.
years.
I was going to
but
say,
it's-
this seems like an episode that you don't just, spit out. Not like you spit out your other ones, but this is your the
right.
history of the show, the canon, if you
we
will.
were told we
We
didn't
almost
know.
did it in season 1.
We did not know, being so new to TV and being so young and having a first season of something on TV, like first you make a pilot and you're like, I can't believe we got to make the pilot. Then this series, like, dying. So we're like, who knows if we're going to get a second season. This seems so insane and amazing, and like I'm gagging on this, like just freaking out. In the case that we never get another season, let's wrap it up. And that we wrote that for the finale of the first season. Amy Poehler actually was like, don't do it.
You can't do this yet.
This is too early. And we were so angry and upset at the time.
Because we love the sliding doors thing. It was just that device felt so interesting and right, and like, well, what if they didn't,
But she was right. She was totally right. Like, don't worry. Like, you're gonna, the show, I love the first season. It was like, be confident and make the best show that you can. And I think not making that origin story, like, it was like, whatever. It was like not the right time for that to come in. So it was like a hard lesson, but it was so worth the wait because now it's funnier now. Having made 3 seasons, like, we were able to just make it funnier.
And it's such a better, like, the episode has changed since we wrote it then.
Yeah.
And it's so much more rewarding to see our origin. You didn't even expect it, And to start the season that way, like, we're so excited, man. I can't wait for this stupid show to come out. It's like, I love it so much. I would just want to, like,
The episode just cracks
Smack
me
it.
up. Like, there's some stuff in there that is just like...
And, it just, like, makes fun of, like, when you are less comfortable in your own skin, and
Our clothes, just everything.
It just cracks me up. And, like, not that we're so complete or whatever and we're, like, done growing, you never are, but it's just, like, it gives you like douche chills, like that, the feeling of these two characters. They don't know like what the hell they're doing in New York. It's so silly.
What's a douche chill?
I think I first heard it on Arrested Development. David Cross's character, Tobias Funke, says it. And I remember like discussing it with my family and specifically my dad. I remember asking him and he was like,
So funny.
I was like, what,
Ask
is
your
that like
dad
a real thing? I was talking to my parents about it. My dad was like, I guess it's a chill you get when you use a douche.
That's what he said.
That was my dad's guess. And he's like, I don't know, he's like a dude or whatever. And, but I was like, I guess you're right. But I think what that is supposed to mean is that you like are using a douche cleaning one of your orifices and you're just like, and it's like a little grotesque. And that's what that experience is, watching the premiere of our season 4.
That's how we're marketing that first episode.
Full disclosure, I didn't know we were going to spend so much time on douche chill.
Cool.
Throw me a scoop about the new season, something that's not out there. A scoop.
I mean, you just got a lot out of us out of this first ep. We haven't shared that much. Just because you saw it, you unlocked that key.
Something you need to know about me, I'm greedy.
Another scoop is we do mushrooms and we like enter a different plane of reality. It is literally amazing.
Literally. I forgot about that episode for a second.
The whole episode is alt reality.
Part of it.
Okay.
It's literally...
It's so awesome.
Gaga.
This episode is awesome.
Everybody should wear a diaper every Wednesday night after South Park watching this show, just in case.
We're after South Park. Isn't that cool?
That is really cool.
You're gonna... It's
You're gonna like the way you look.
I guarantee it. It's such a good... It's so wild. So that one is fun.
We go to Florida.
I was just gonna say, we go to Florida and we film in okay, so I'm a New York Jew, so my grandmother obviously has a condo in Florida, and we write an episode about it in the show My Grandma Dies, and we, the pegging episode in the second season, I'm calling Abby from Bat Shiva, and now my mom, Susie Essman, in the show, and her sister, Fran Drescher.
What?
So they're
cleaning
Susie
out-
Essman
are
and
cleaning
Fran
out
Drescher
the-
are sisters,
And they're
which
cleaning
is
out the
like-
apartment to sell their
That in itself is like
mom's apartment, or like to finally get rid of the place.
Yeah.
So we go down Florida, where I grew up going every year, once a year, and we shot in this community.
The same community.
The same community. We shot the
nuts.
exterior
in the
of my
parking lot.
grandma
We're like
Harriet's
using
apartment
We're
door.
using Alana's grandmother's apartment to go to the bathroom.
My parents are staying there while we're filming, and I'm
it
like,
was so
you can
weird
come
and
down
nuts.
now. We're in the parking lot filming. It was
Also,
so much fun.
We each directed 2 episodes a season, and Alana directed this episode, which just like even more. That's just so cool that like
Wow.
you're in this space.
It's so weird.
Elliot, who is
Right.
Alana's brother and who plays Alana's brother, and Susie Essman. We're all in Florida, and Susie is. Susie's been in 1 episode a season, but has become such a part of the show and fits in so well
she really
with
feels
us.
like a
and
family member. Like she
she really
literally
does.
feels like she is my mother. She is like my comedy mom, and she's our comedy mom. It's
And
so cute.
the interior we shot in Queens. Because if you
Oh my
don't
God.
if you don't need to shoot the whole thing in
Yeah.
Florida, you shoot more in New York, and that's where we shot all the scenes with Fran. And just to shoot with Fran Drescher.
We were in
in
Flushing.
Queens.
No, in Flushing,
In Flushing.
Queens, where she grew up.
It was unreal.
It was very much like about our roots. These are like these 2 like loud, brassy, bold Jewish women, like vocal feminists, and we're like talking about whatever this like, it just felt like they were our actual family. And these 2 women specifically were like standing on their shoulders, comedy-wise, what they've built, the path for us that we are walking down. It was so incredible. And then it was crazy to be in Flushing. Fran was like, are you serious? I said, I'm going to Flushing. It was so funny.